Round 3 of the Ford Fiesta Zetec Challenge from Thruxton Circuit, the fastest venue in their calendar. Nick Beaumont's the man on pole position in car number 50. Alongside him, Gordon Shedden in the number 52 machine. Colin Turkington and Nick Padley on the second row of the grid. And from the outside of the front row, Gordon Shedden gets the best drive away from the start. Nick Beaumont in danger of being swallowed up by row 2. Seems to be holding on to second place at the moment. So it's Gordon Shedden who leads them. Oh dear, Beaumont going down the inside, wheel to wheel, door handle to door handle. It's paint being swapped as they go through the complex for the first time. Well, they all seem to be cleanly through. Oh no, spoken too soon. That's Terence Clark upside down. Looks as though he had a coming together with a blue machine of Scott Lorry. And I think that'll be the end of Terence Clark's race. Well, Gordon Shedden leading them then, and everybody else in second place. Well, in fact, Nick Beaumont in second, but Nick Padley here battling for third place. In fact, Padley is one of 6 cars battling for third place at the moment. The orange machine is Mark Pinney. He holds it. There's Padley in the middle of that group. Alongside him, car number 1, Colin Stamcombe, the dark coloured machine. But out front, it's still the front row men, and it's Gordon Shedden leading from Nick Beaumont as they come up the hill. Mark Pinney is closing in third place. Behind them, Gareth Howell. But around the outside, Nick Beaumont having to be brave on the brakes. Gordon Shedden holds the ideal racing line. Beaumont giving it everything there, but unable to get around. Pinney in third, and everybody else bottled up behind Gareth Howell. Oh dear, just back down onto terra firma there, John Batchelor's car, and Clark's machine now back on its wheels. Doesn't look too bad actually, does it? I don't suppose it'll need an awful lot of work. He went over at relatively slow speed. Well, here now, Mark Pinney in third place, the orange machine right with the leaders. So too in fourth spot is the 23 car of Nick Padley. And so too is 25 Gareth Howell. Howell goes past Padley, and again at the chicane, it's wheel to wheel. Beaumont getting through this time. He had the inside line, got past Gordon Shedden and into the lead. So the pole position man out front again. Shedden, the red car on the left. Pinney, the orange car on the right, on the outside. And right in the middle of the two of them, Gareth Howell, car number 25. And he goes past Pinney. Now he's side by side with him. Pinney pushing him over and pushing him over and pushing him over until finally he gets himself back into third place. Pinney making sure that Gareth Howell didn't really have room to argue that one. Next up, the pale blue car is the number 15 machine of Colin Turkington. And oh, not another inversion. Well, this time the number 3 machine comes back onto its wheels. Richard Marsh is the man who upends himself. 2 rolls at the complex in one race. That sounds like carelessness to me. Pinney in second place now around the outside. And he got past Nick Beaumont. And so too did Gordon Shedden. Shedden got past him out in the country. So Shedden leads, Pinney second. Howell now trying to challenge for second place, the red and blue machine. And he's on the inside line. Now Matt Pinney got by him when Gareth Howell was on the inside line last lap. Let's see how he does this time. Pinney now has the advantage as he eases Howell over towards the grass, but Howell is not going this time, and Pinney's in danger of being spun. Gareth Howell goes through the inside. 23 red and white machine of Nick Padley is behind him, and then the pale blue car is Turkington. More wheel-to-wheel racing then. Alan Blencoe versus Nick Padmore, and Blencoe keeping his nose in front. So once more the red car is Gordon Shedden, he's out front. Gareth Howell next up, then the 27 machine. That's Matt Pinney's orange car. And Gareth Howell with that half-removed wing mirror there, testament to how close it's been. And another inversion, my goodness. Well there, Nick Padley going over twice as he makes contact with car number 15, Colin Turkington. And dear, I don't think he's best pleased with Mr. Turkington. And he's just going over to vent his spleen a little bit. Well, that was a nasty looking roll. Into the pits as well comes Nick Beaumont. Now, that wasn't as a result of contact, so he's got a mechanical problem. And here is the three-way battle for the lead. Gareth Howell just drives straight past Gordon Shedden, and so too does Mark Pinney. Now, what on earth has happened to Shedden? He's gone from the lead to nowhere. without seemingly making any mistake. Howell leading then from Pinney. And Gordon Shedden in third place. The rest of them falling by the wayside as Gareth Howell takes up the running and Mark Pinney goes with him. Well, there in third place is Gordon Shedden, but he's not going to have anything to say about this battle at all, is he? He's starting to work his way back into contention. Maybe he just really seriously missed a gear coming past the pits. Whatever, he dropped pace very, very noticeably. Gareth Howell leading then from Mark Pinney still, and Gordon Shedden in third place. Most of the other front runners seem to have dropped out, a number of them from inverting themselves on their roofs. Here is the number 1 car of Colin Stankham, and again Nick Padmore in the battle. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Gareth Howell really pushing and shoving there, and if this was horse racing there would be a steward's inquiry. Well, Gareth Howell not giving any manoeuvring room to Gordon Shedden, and once Shedden does get inside him and in a position where Gareth Howell can't defend the corner, he rather viciously spins him round. Well, I have to say, Gareth Howell taking the checkered flag, but in my opinion, with no justification at all there for that last corner manoeuvre. He lost the race, plain and simple, to Gordon Shedden, and was not prepared to lose it fair and square. Gareth Howell taking that one then. Surprisingly, the stewards not deciding that that was illegal. There you go.